everyone, it's Henriette and Heather, and welcome to a Millennial podcast where we dive deep into the life of our 30s.
We'll discuss our struggles, dreams, relationships, icks, and anything millennials can relate to. Sit back, relax, and let's head on this journey together. We are 30s Unfiltered. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to season 2.
First episode back. Feels good to be back.
So, let's talk about some hot topics. Like, I know that you just finished the Secret Life of Mormon Wives. Let's talk about it.
It's so good. I cannot. I want more episodes. Like, what the fuck? They can't just end it with one season with, what is it, 8 episodes? What is that?
I want to know if and obviously going onto their TikToks right now, like, I want to know if, what's his name? Taylor's
Dakota?
boyfriend? Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Dakota cheated on Taylor.
Yes. Oh my God.
But I feel like looking at their TikToks, they didn't break up.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. They definitely are probably still together.
Yeah.
But he just annoys me. I'm not gonna lie. He acts like he's like a man-child.
I mean, they're like, what, 20 something?
No, she's 29.
Oh, he's 30.
Right, I was gonna say, like, he's like close to our age.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
He's still a fucking man-child.
So
I mean,
toxic.
I hope that they don't get married. Like, I know it's frowned upon in Mormon culture or in religion to not have a child out of wedlock, but I really hope for Taylor's sake that she's not gonna get married to this guy because he seems like a handful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't do it for your own sake. Okay, so who is your favorite and least favorite of the girls?
My favorite is Demi.
Same.
I feel like she is the level-headed one. She makes the most sense, and I love that she's just very straightforward with people, and she calls people out on their shit, and she's not afraid to be called out on her shit.
I like, is it Jessie? Is she the one that has the hair salon? I don't remember all their names.
I think it is Jessie.
Right?
I think it is Jessie.
Okay. I like her. She also seems to be like more mature because some of the girls are very young. And I do think that they know that they have been very sheltered in terms of, like, you know, life experience, just because, you know, they're in that religion. And who's the one that said that, oh, I grew up in a glass house or like a glass box where they just cannot, like, they just don't know anything that is happening outside of their religion and their friends and family and their church. And you can definitely tell.
Jessica one who's the one that has the husband Zach?
Jen Affleck. Jen insists on having her last name. In the first episode, her name is just Jen and then her age. And then every other episode after that, she has her last name on there. And she's the only one out of the girls that has her last name on. I'm like, who cares? Like, you are not
out, girl.
You are not Ben Affleck. Neither is your husband. He's the third cousin. That doesn't make you like an actor. Doesn't make you J-Lo. Like, why do you insist on that? Like, I'm just like,
they just want to be associated with the Afflecks because they are Afflecks. But I don't know. I wonder how they felt about that.
She isn't, because she married someone who's an Affleck. She's not, when you think about it.
But she's the Jen Affleck. Oh, okay.
And she's like, we even have the same last name. I'm like, okay, no.
She was the first Jen Affleck. That's what she said, I think. Right? Isn't that what she
said? But they also got a divorce again, so good for you. Like, now you're the only one.
Isn't his other wife Jen Gardner?
I forgot she was married to Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah. So that's literally another Jen.
I forgot about that they were together. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was with her for years.
Yeah, they have kids together.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that. Yeah. No, I like Demi a lot. I like Jessie.
Hold on, wait. I need to tell you
Taylor
my
is growing on me. I'm not gonna lie. Like she's kind of
really.
growing on me. In the beginning, I was like, okay, she's gonna be the stir. She reminded me of how Kristen was in the OC, or I mean, in the
Oh,
Hills.
right. Mm-hmm.
Kristen Cavallari. She's
In
like she has a little bit of like that
OC.
villain kind of vibe,
Hmm.
but I see her getting more self-aware during her pregnancy.
I think it was after she got arrested. I think that's when
Yeah.
she woke up. She was put on probation. She
Oh,
didn't
that's
go to
right. She was on
jail.
probation for
She
3
put on
years.
probation.
Yeah.
She had how many kids does she have? She had one kid already at the
But
time.
she had two.
Two. So that
I'm pretty
she
sure
was
she had
pregnant with
two.
her third. Wait, hold on,
Uh,
wait. We didn't say our least favorite.
I was just gonna ask you the least favorite.
Oh,
Let's say
the
it at the
one that
same
I
time.
can't
Let's
stand.
say it together.
Okay, fine.
1, 2, 3. Whitney.
Whitney. I
I'm
can't
sorry.
stand
She's so
her.
whiny.
She
And when she
acts like a victim.
all the time, and then she's like, I'm sorry. Like, do you not want me to say anything? It's like she is a stir of drama. When she's like, she cannot be trusted with any information because she will
Right.
go to that person. If someone opened their mouth and said someone else's name, it wouldn't even take her a second before she would go to that
Mhm.
person and say, this person said this, but like, what?
You know,
No.
I couldn't stand when they went to Demi's Valentine's Day party and then she did the whole Fruity Pebbles thing. I
That
couldn't
was
stand
so
it when Demi got
petty.
upset at her, but then
And then
she got
she was
mad
mad.
because Demi was
Like,
mad at her. And she
please.
took it so personal, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me?
And then she
You
started
fucking
crying,
12?"
literally.
She
And
started
she's one of the
pouting.
older ones. She's one of the older ones. You would think, no, I
Yeah,
cannot.
yeah.
She should have gone back to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. Should have
She
stayed
stayed.
there.
She came back because she's like, ooh, we're gonna do a reality show. I want to be on it. How convenient.
And she's just like, Mom talk is not the same without me. I mean, girl, I did check their TikToks and she does have the most followers. And I think, well, she's a great dancer. She's a great dancer. I
I
was
haven't
shook when I saw
seen.
that. I was like, what?
I haven't seen. I haven't gone on to their actual TikTok pages, so I don't know. But I mean, I could tell just from the clips that I saw that she looks like she's a good dancer.
Yeah. Wait, sorry. Taylor has the most followers. Sorry. Taylor,
Um,
and then I think Whitney.
I did go into Taylor's profile actually now that you say that. I did see she has a lot of because I
Yeah.
wanted to see that the alleged video, but it was a she went live, right? That's
Oh,
how
I
she
have
was talking
no
about this
idea.
the swinger thing. Because I
No
was like,
clue.
oh, I want to see it and see how
Yeah.
many views it got and whatnot.
You know, there was you know, the episode where they go on the girls' trip
Hmm.
in the cabin
Hmm.
and they have the truth box. There's a video on TikTok that shows, you know how they pass out the cards and they're
Yes, the
different color.
colors.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I
And
saw
then
that. I think you
I
sent it to me actually.
yeah, so I think like when they pulled out the cards, you can tell who's reading whose card. And Whitney set herself up to have that question about why don't you like Taylor? I think
Hmm.
that's so and I'm sure the producers had told them to make something juicy or something.
Oh,
But
I'm sure, but
yeah,
still, like it
so
makes for good TV, so like I'm all for it. But like,
yeah.
she
It just
no,
doesn't it just makes me not like her even more.
I know it does, and then she like just cries over nothing. Like
She's just like
Taylor's
girls
really the
are
one that should be crying because she is like 9 months pregnant on that trip. Give her
I
a
know.
fucking break.
Oh my God. Dude, I couldn't stand the Vegas trip where he came. Like, I get the whole thing about her being pregnant, but I was just
No.
like, dude, give her some space. If you need to fly over, fly over. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
a short trip,
Yeah.
but
From
like
Utah to
literally
Vegas.
back
Yeah.
up. And I hated that the other husband came.
Zach,
Yeah.
he is so fucking annoying. Like, I'm sorry, but like that behavior and those types of texts,
Mm-hmm.
seen it before,
Toxic.
didn't
Toxic.
end well. Like, no, get
Yeah.
a fucking divorce. Like, she's a breadwinner already. just because his family's influential and is Catholic, whatever. Like, she should not be with him. He seems like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Let him move to New York, and like you should stay. If no, I
Yeah,
can't.
I think that obviously when you're in this situation, it's harder to leave. One, she's married. Two, she's Mormon. Three, she has children. So it's harder for her to leave. But I think that she is just continuing to accept that behavior because she doesn't know anything else. And I don't know,
But
because I
she's
put
still
myself,
so young though. Like
I
she
know.
should like she's still so young. She's not like in her 40s with like kids and like all this stuff. She could still leave and like start a new life and she has
I
so much
know.
time left, you know?
But I think it's hard when you're in this
Of
situation just because
course.
I was just in a
Yeah, I
situation
know.
similar and it was like for me, I'm okay with change and I adapt easily and I know who the fuck I am and I know my power and I know that I'll be okay at the end of the day. But I think
Mhm.
that when you're in the situation, it's different. And
Yeah.
she'll just have to get the courage to leave
Yeah.
his ass because she deserves better. And he's just
Exactly.
like a mom. He seems like a mama's boy.
He seems like a pussy.
He's
Sorry.
very like machismo, you know?
Is he though? Like the way that he talks to her, he seems like he's literally like a little bee.
Well, the way that the producers edited the video, it looks like he's a complete asshole, but we don't really know.
Yeah.
So, but it's
Oh,
great TV.
man. I even wanted to, I'm like, I want to see more. So then I was like, what else can I watch? Because, sometimes you're just in the mood of watching like reality TV.
Hmm.
I saw this, what is it called? It's another reality show on Star. So like here I'm watching it on Disney Plus, and it was called Secrets and Sisterhood or something
Hmm.
like that. And it's um about a family in LA, 10 sisters, and their family's from Afghanistan and they're Muslim, very, very strict Muslims. And I think the first two episodes, maybe, and it's just like a bunch of drama and like within all the sisters. But I'm like, ooh, more. But like, it's not the same. It's not giving me the same.
I think obviously that's like a different culture. And I think
Yeah,
they're very strict and they have
super.
like it's worse
So is Mormon
well, not worse,
religion
worse, but
though,
I
but
mean,
just on a different
yeah,
plane. But I was
completely different.
so it was honestly more sad for me to watch because two of the sisters had like a huge secret that they had kept from their family, and they could only tell a certain amount of sisters because they couldn't tell like the elder sisters, they couldn't tell their mom. It was like super, like they were like a deep dark secret. And it was that one of them, she was bisexual, and that she was like kind of dating a woman, and the other one she was pregnant out of wedlock.
Right.
And they were like, in our religion, like back home, we would have been like stoned, we would have been shunned. I'm like, that is so
Probably would have
sad.
been killed.
It just
I don't
breaks my
know.
heart. It
I
really
know.
does.
It's the whole like cultural, it's a cultural curse, generational curse. I feel so bad for them
Yeah.
and they truly can't be themselves. They really can't
No.
be themselves. They really have to stick to these, you know, religious guidelines and
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I
it's
just
just
thought
so
it was
sad.
sad to watch, like, because it breaks my heart that it feels like they don't have a place in the world when there are men in their religion. Like they just have to do whatever they're told, and it's just sad.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that was that. That was my attempt on finding another like hit
Did you watch the
from.
Kardashians? I haven't seen any
Yeah.
of the new stuff.
Oh, I
It
have.
was hard for me to
I'm
watch.
following. How so?
I don't know, it didn't seem so interesting to me. It's
I
just
mean,
kind of like the same thing in their lives, and
I know, but I've been
it seems so
watching
fake.
since like season one. And
I
so for
know.
me, it's just like I'm a loyal follower when it comes to like certain things. And I have always liked the Kardashians, and people can say whatever they want. Um, I think that they have built a fucking empire and they have taken all the chances that they have been given or, you know, given or earned, whatever
Right.
people feel. Everyone has different opinions, but like people cannot say that they haven't turned like freaking lemonade like
Lemons into
a
lemonade.
lemonade factory out of one lemon. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like they really have. They all have like multi-million dollar companies, like plural,
Hmm.
and I think it's fucking awesome. I like support them, and just because they're women, people are like, they were just given this. Like they didn't do this.
Honestly, it doesn't
Yeah, they
matter what
did.
people say.
I
They're
know.
still making their millions.
It's just annoying when people say like, "Oh, I don't like them," just because they literally have taken this opportunity and made something huge out of it. Like, just let them be. Like, it doesn't hurt anyone else that they are successful.
I'm a ride or die Kardashian. You know, I own every like shirt from Skims.
That is
Um,
true.
I yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been able to get into their reality show after I think it was like Courtney and Kim take Miami or no, Courtney and Chloe take Miami and which one's the
That's
one with Kim?
so long
Long
ago.
ago. Right. I haven't been able to. I don't know. I think just now it seems I don't know. It just seems so not that it's fake, but it doesn't seem genuine.
You don't think so? I think it's more genuine now than it's ever been.
Really? Maybe I just need to
Yeah,
give it another chance.
do.
I kind of just
Watch
have
from
it
like
playing in the
season,
background.
because I feel like, way, way back, like 10 years ago or something, whenever, um, they were definitely more like hysterical. And now they're all just like normal people, like the way that they talk. And you can tell that they have matured a lot and,
Hmm.
they care about more things than how expensive their handbags are.
Okay, I'll give it another try so we
Too.
could talk about it.
Exactly.
But wait, this season we're gonna have interviews with our very good friends, and
Yay.
they are going to be talking about a lot of important topics that we feel are important in the world and that people should have more awareness about. And we'll be a little bit more educational, informative,
Some
but
of them.
very relatable.
And then some of them will also just talk about relatable things and like fun things and
Mhm.
their lives and because most of us are living very different lives and I think it's just nice to share things that aren't always like the best because the society we live in right now like is very much through like rose-colored lenses, aka our phones. And I think it's good to hear from different people who um you know might look like they have like a perfect life or whatever, but people are going through very
We're just
different.
putting some real shit out there.
Yeah, exactly. Unfiltered is kind of the point.
Unfiltered, real, raw,
Yep.
giving it all. Yeah, so we're gonna have guests this season, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more unfiltered confessions. And also, if you guys have any suggestions for any unfiltered confessions games that you think that we should do that we haven't thought of or that you want us to see, let us know because we're running out of ideas. I'm kidding, we're not. But I mean, it's always good to have some ideas.
I think we should do. I saw this one on YouTube. It was like marry, fuck, kill.
Yes, let me write that down.
Yeah, because a lot of people like drama,
Yeah,
which we're not very dramatic in our real lives, but I'm
no.
kidding. I'm very dramatic.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
If
I'm
you
the
were,
least
we would not
controversial.
be friends because I am so fucking over drama.
I think I'm the super chill friend that you can
Yeah.
come to about anything, and I'll listen and give you advice if you want it. And if not, I'll just listen. And then, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
You want
yeah.
to go watch a movie or hang out?
Yeah, exactly. I
Change the
love that.
topic?
Yeah, see, the friends that I did have that were dramatic, like they're not my friends anymore because I'm like, no, like why would I want toxic friends? Like we're fucking adults. If you want to go be toxic and be dramatic, find someone else who also is toxic and dramatic. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's just the amount of energy you waste on like making things significant, and it's all just a projection of what you like are feeling inside.
Mhm.
And it's like you're just projecting on everybody. So if
I
you're
think
like
also some
that,
people are craving, like they want the drama, they crave the drama, like they just want the like I don't know, like do they get like a high from it? I don't know. Like but like I think some people just genuinely like they just like to stir the pot. Like Whitney, for example. I think
well, I think
she
you have to
genuinely loves
look
it.
at the way that they grow up. I like fucking analyzing everyone. Like, how'd you grow up? What was your childhood like? And then I can
What's
just
your
really
relationship
know
with your
how they
dad?
are. Exactly. And I'm like, okay, that makes total sense. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you, be you, but I
Yeah.
know like where the root cause is from. And I probably should not do that, but it's just what I do.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just like, do I want to be your friend? Yes, no. Okay, that's it. I can't. I don't have the energy. If someone is trying to stir drama or like always wants to talk shit about someone else, I don't. Like I
Mhm.
just no. But I think it's because I had so much, like there was just so much of it in my group of friends and like the circling group of friends in my high school that I'm just like I've had a lifetime of it. I'm okay.
You have drama now too. Don't lie. As an adult. Stop fucking lying.
But I
I
don't
have
seek it.
drama.
I don't seek
I
it.
know, but it comes to you.
I know. I don't know what I did to deserve it. It's just
I'm just
life.
kidding. I'm just
It's
kidding.
just life. But it's not, my point is, it's not as much as it was.
Yeah,
'Cause I
yeah.
do, like, if something like that happens, or if I encounter people who are toxic, I'm just like, yeah, literally, nope, bye.
Cut
Cut
them
it
off.
out. Cut them off. That's what I do.
I
Exactly.
love it. Because we're 30 and we're more
I
mature.
know. We are.
I
We're
love it because we don't
adults.
take shit from anybody. Well, at least like now I'm really practicing and in the mastery of not taking anyone's shit.
Yeah.
Okay, before we end this episode, let's talk about the Diddy scandal.
I need to know more because I have not gone on like a deep dive yet, but like I'm still trying to like figure out. So like you
Okay,
tell me.
maybe we'll talk about that in
No, wait,
another.
wait, we could talk about the It Ends With Us scandal.
Okay, I still haven't seen that movie.
You haven't?
No. Have
Well,
you
I
seen
mean,
it?
I saw it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you saw
saw
it
it
in
in
theaters.
theater. I
I'm gonna
did.
wait till it comes out. I haven't gotten myself to go to the movies, and I live down
Okay,
the street from the movies.
you do. I hadn't read the books, and so I wasn't like
Oh,
craving information or things that I knew was in the books. So like I wasn't missing anything. But I kind of
I read those books. I read both of them,
you
and I
did?
was so excited to watch it. And then once I started hearing all the bad reviews, I just was like, I don't want to watch it. It's gonna ruin the book for me.
I think, well, Haley also read both books and she really liked the movie. And so just
Hmm.
go in to watching it with
Without,
zero
right,
expectations. Zero. I think Justin did a really good job directing it, and I think he played really well. My thing is with the scandal, my view on Blake is tainted. Like
Right.
because she is actually a really good actor. She is. She's very flawless. She like you can't tell that she's like acting. Like I think it's natural and she did a good job. I just hate that after the scandal, like I do look at her differently. And I've
I
always
mean,
loved her.
if you actually look at the clips that people are
I
putting out there
know.
of her,
I
I'm just
know.
like, okay, she is
The
giving
evidence
Mean
speaks for
Girls
itself.
vibes.
I
She
know.
is giving just kind of like ignorant, and it's just it is very disrespectful the way that she
I
put
know.
herself on the interviews,
Yeah.
which I mean, that is her and her personality, and everyone loves her for it. But I think
I
once
also
that
think she's been flying under the radar though, like for a long time, like because those interviews have never been put on blast. I feel like she's never been the one to like be in the middle of like any particular drama, so she hasn't been like dissected in the way that she has been now. You know,
right.
because a lot of those episodes or a lot of those interviews I had never even seen before.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people just kind of take it as like it's like cutesy and she's kind of ditzy and like that's how I had always viewed her as kind of like fun and playful. And just
I
making
had a
like kind of
slightly
quirky
different,
comments.
yeah, I had a slightly different take on her because I have seen a few clips that or videos that Vogue has posted of her over the years, and she has very dry humor, and she has said that she's like very like masculine in her just personality in general, which I can see. Um, but once I started reading about everything and things that she has said and that she is just like not that well liked, I'm like, oh, I hate that I
And like a lot of other celebrities too that have chimed in that don't really like her or
right,
have
that's what
gotten
I mean.
along
Yeah.
with her. It's just,
Right.
I mean, I could see why now,
I know.
but at the same time, it's just, I love her. She's the gossip girl.
I
She's the
know.
queen.
I know.
I still love her though. Regardless of all the things that have
I
happened, I still
I
love
don't
her.
know.
I haven't
I
actually
I'm
like
on the
dove
fence.
into all the drama.
I have because I was curious because I'm like, is it as bad as everyone says it is? Because I did love her so much. I needed to know like are people overreacting? Like is she like the villain here? Is she's being victimized? Like what is happening?
Can you please tell me about I can't get myself to watch the interview where she is like completely rude. Can you please just give me a little snippet of it? Because
Okay.
can't get myself to watch that interview because it's so cringy.
It's so cringy. But can I first say the interviewer, she's from Norway and she is milking this cow dry.
Right, right, right.
Like
Yeah,
she
she
keeps
definitely is.
posting video after video explaining, saying like, "Oh, it was just a coincidence that I posted it when I did. I had no idea there was a scandal about her and Justin and this movie."
Girl.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Just admit that you saw an opportunity because you're a journalist and you fucking took it. Like this
Mhm.
is so stupid, and like she's not a good
Was she
actor.
pregnant? You're like,
No,
she's not a good actor. Was
no.
that
I'm
the
like,
one where she said she was like, you look pregnant or something like that?
it was about like her baby bump. So, because
Mm.
Blake was pregnant and the interviewer, she was not. So she was like, "Congratulations on your bump," and Blake goes, "Congratulations on your bump," and she clearly isn't pregnant. So it's a whole
Which
thing.
does she have a bump?
No, maybe it was just her shirt, like
Mm,
bulging out because it's like air under the shirt. I have no idea,
yeah.
but no. Um,
Why did she say that though?
I'm sure she was offended, and then she was like, "Oh," and because
Oh,
that's how she jokes. If you look at some other interviews, like she jokes like that. She's very sarcastic and very like dark humor kind of
mhm.
deal.
Right.
But for the rest of the interview, she
Uh-huh.
wasn't even looking at her. She was looking at her co-host when she was responding or talking, and she would kind of avoid answering her questions.
Maybe she pissed her off.
Right. That's yeah, exactly. Because when she
Yeah.
said the thing about her baby bump, but I'm like, she was trying to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a whole thing. But she has been posting about that. I'm like,
I guess,
just
did Blake give a comment on that?
I don't know. I'm sure she's like not commenting on anything. But the fact that this interview was from 2016 and you like, oh, all of a sudden you posted no bullshit.
Was it 2016? I thought it was recently. What is
No,
the recent one?
the interview took place in 2016, but she posted it now
Like,
saying the
Blake Lively
interview,
wanted me to
yeah,
quit.
no, it said the interview that with Blake Lively that made me want to quit my job.
Oh, what a
Bitch,
bitch.
no, you're so dramatic. And like also you're from Norway. We're used to like that type of like humor, like sarcastic, being a little bit harsh.
Right.
We're
That's
not
so
sensitive
true.
here. So I'm like, you just admit that you took this opportunity to get some clout. Because
But
she's been interviewed by other people about her interview.
right.
So
But what
dumb.
about the interview where they talk about domestic violence?
Oh, that is for this movie. Yes,
Right. But
that is
wasn't that another cringy one?
yeah.
So tell me
She
what happened there. Because I remember she was saying like, come to my house, come and call my
yes.
phone
So
and
yeah, so she's essentially like I think the interviewer is asking her, what would you say if someone were to ask you about domestic violence or like your feelings about it or something along those lines? And she's like, oh, like, maybe you can get my phone number, call me or like my address maybe. Like she completely just whenever DV is brought up, she doesn't talk about it, which is the entire topic of your movie. And then Justin Baldoni, who's the director and the and and he actually also got the movie rights for the book
right.
along like years ago, and he's the one that wanted Blake to be on the project. And Blake is just like, here's my new hair product. Oh, my husband's movie is also number one. They wanted It Ends With Us and Deadpool Wolverine to be the new Barbenheimer.
I've never even seen that.
Barben and Oppenheimer when they both came out on the same Heather.
I tried to watch the Oppenheimer. I
Oh,
like
it's
could
so
not
good.
get through the first 5 minutes.
What? Okay. Well, you don't like those type of movies. That's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
I thought it was
I
so
just
good.
I need to watch it. I just need to watch it so I could talk to you.
You need to be no wait, Barbie or Oppenheimer? You saw Barbie, right?
I saw Barbie and I was so just I didn't get the hype. I didn't understand why everyone was just like Barbie, Barbie, Barbie. It
Oh, we
was
saw it
just so
together.
overrated.
We saw it together. I forgot about that.
No, we didn't. You went.
Oh,
Remember?
that's right.
I had a
Oh,
meeting. I couldn't go.
I forgot.
Right, but you went to an event with
I
Marisol.
remember it was her birthday.
It was one of her friends' birthdays, and
That's
I was supposed
right.
to go. We were
That's
supposed to
right.
get all dolled up, and
Also
she
at the
rented the
Americana, actually.
did she rent the theater?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I didn't
She
get to go. Should
I
have went.
forgot. I
Yeah.
forgot about all of this.
Yeah, dude. I remember because I didn't get to
Oh.
go. I was
Yeah, that's right.
one, but whatever. So the whole Blake Lively
Yeah.
interview, I can't get myself to watch because the whole thing about the domestic violence, I just can't believe that she won't promote it. And I
No,
just don't
at all.
understand. There might be some extra drama in the background that we don't know about because they had shot the entire movie already. So I
Yeah.
don't know what her whole thing is about because it seems like it's deeper than what we're seeing on the surface. Because
Right.
we don't know what happened with
Oh,
the
of
real
course not.
beef between her and Justin. They literally shot the
No,
whole movie together.
I know. But I mean, like, he seems, open. Like, he actually talks about, and of course, he is the director, but Blake is one of the producers on the movie as well. And Ryan Reynolds, her husband, he also co-wrote some of the scenes, and he also co-edited the actual like the version that actually like the final cut is what it's called.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We are so excited for season 2, and we cannot wait for our guests to come on. Oh my God, we can't wait. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for listening. We hope you got some takeaways from today's episode.
You can also follow us on Instagram and YouTube at 30s Unfiltered, or email us at 30sunfiltered@gmail.com.
Please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to our channels. See you next time.